Right now, this is something that I just saw, and I had to make a video about it. I have to make a video about it because this again is clearly predictive programming. That's clearly what this is. It's clearly predictive programming. There's no denying it. No one can deny it and say it isn't predictive programming or, oh, you're looking into it too much. I'll show you in a minute. No, come on, come on. Come on. Go to events. Come on now. Come on. There we go live. Now, this is a video that I just came across. I was looking it up on Google. And we see this same building in a cartoon. Now, people are going to go, oh, you're looking into this too much. You're looking into this too much. This is the way certain cartoons work. We look at, I've still got to do a video about that. Futurama, The Simpsons. The Simpsons is well, it's not predictions, it's predictive programming, but The Simpsons has predicted so much and it came true. Now, in this episode, we have the same building that just got burned down. And we look at it closely. Look at it closely. This guy's holding it's usually known as a torch, but I know there's a medieval term for it. But we see right here, you gotta look closely at it. Look at the flame. The flame is reaching the building. And now look, the flame's inside the building. The average person will think, oh, you're looking into this too much. You're looking into this too much. Over here, there's a flame that's going in the inside. Right here, look here. There's one flame. There's another. So we see here the flame has gone in the inside of the building. Over here, the flame here is reaching the building like it's being burnt down. So to me, this is clearly predictive programming. This is the way they work. You cannot say this is not predictive programming. Fire, the so-called building at France was burnt down with fire. Now we have these people here in this cartoon, and the flame is if the flame was just here, then maybe. But the flame is reaching there. Since when does a torch, when it's on fire, go here? How is this still lighting? Because again, it's predictive programming. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. It's predictive programming. It's exactly what it is. And not many people probably even notice this, but it is predictive programming. Just make sure something, check something. So, yes. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Just making sure it's record. Yes, it did. God. Let's go. Why am I pausing it? What an idiot. Press the wrong button. Go to this. Go to this. Default view. But most of the time, I'll put it in theater mode so you can see it more clearly. But look at it closely right there. Let's actually zoom in on this. Zoom on it the best we can. Now, look at it. Look at it right there. And now if you look actually closely, It does look like there's flames inside the building. Now if we look at this torch, it actually looks like the window is on fire. And then we see the flame here reaching up to the building. So to me, this seems like predictive programming. That's what it seems to me. See, because I'm not asleep. I'm well aware of the Illuminati's agenda. This cannot go by as a coincidence. As I said, so-called The Simpsons has predicted so many events that have came true. All of them have came true. You want to know why that is? Because Matt Groening, the creator of The Simpsons and Futurama, was a Freemason. It's not predictions. It's the Illuminati's plans in plain sight. That's what it is. And we see right there, right there, the building is catching on fire. It's catching on fire. And over here, you look here, the flame is reaching the building. Now, yeah, as I said, and there's one down here, there, and there. And as I said, if you want to look this video up, I don't promote channels, and I'm not promoting channels, but this is where I found it. So, as I said, I don't promote any channels, but this is, I'm going to give credit where I found it. So, we see right here, it's clearly lighting the building on fire. Clearly. I mean, there's just no denying that one. No denying it at all. So we say you can't take this lightly and say, "Oh, maybe this is just a coincidence." No, you can't, because we see the flame is reaching behind the building again. So it's at multiple angles that this flame is reaching the building. So, as I said, we go back right here when it loads. Come on now. Right there. This ain't no coincidence. Why of all buildings did it have to be here? Because this is predictive programming. That's what it is. Notre, or however it's pronounced, Dam of Springfield. And we see the same exact building, and then a scene later, it's on fire. It's on fire. There you go. Predictive programming. Simpsons has predicted many events, many events. So you cannot say this is not predictive programming like trolls want to say. This was a predicted event. That's exactly what it was. Whether you like that one or not, it was a predicted event. And even in this, even in this cartoon, there's a fire. We see here, there's a fire going on. There's a fire going on, as far as I know, it's a movie or a cartoon. We see right there, it's like the place is on fire. So, and we see, look at the building on like that. It's orange. It's like it's on fire. So again, yes, this was predicted programming. This was 1996. So you see in certain scenes, it looks like the building is burning down. It looks like it's burning down, doesn't it? Because again, it's predictive programming. There we go again. Oh, but this isn't predictive programming. This isn't predictive programming. This is just a coincidence. This is just a coincidence. All right, the whole entire building is now build burning down. Oh, but This wasn't predictive programming. This wasn't predictive programming. 9/11 wasn't predictive programming. 9/11 was done by Muslims and not our own government. Again, you can't accept reality. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. People out there that troll. And the reason why I keep mentioning this, because I know I'm going to get someone that comments on this video saying, "You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about." I always get someone like that that says, "Oh, maybe this was just a coincidence." No, it's not. We see the entire building now burning down to the ground. Oh, but I guess this was just a coincidence. Guess it was. No, it wasn't. Because we see right here is orange. Orange refers to flames. So we see it looks like it's on fire already. And then we have this scene. Oh, it's on now, the building's on fire. It's not a coincidence. It's called predicted programming. As we see with the Simpsons predicted that Donald Trump would become president. So there's no saying, oh, this is just a coincidence. No, it isn't. It's not a coincidence at all. Look, predictions 2019. See what comes up. So obviously nothing. Just comes up regurgitated garbage that has nothing to do with anything. So so again, this person predicted it as well. Most likely a Freemason. So this guy predicted that the building would be set on fire. Yeah, because he was part of the secret society. That's why this guy was not a prophet of God or whatever. He was not a prophet. He was a Satanist, most likely. Again, for him to get all his predictions right, he had to be a Freemason. No prophet in the entire Bible got every single prediction right. Nowhere. There was no one giving predictions. Nowhere. So again, he predicted that this building would burn down. So no, it's not a predict. It's not just a prediction. It's predicted programming. So this so-called prophet or whatever or predictor, this is the prophecies that he made, and he said in his prediction that this building burning down was the beginning of the apocalypse, which again, part of the new world order. So again, more of the agenda. That's all it really was. That's all it is. So this person again. So now, see, in see if usually you find it would have been predicted in cartoons years before it happened. This is the way the Illuminati works. So just make sure you're still recording. Yeah, it's just it is predicted programming. Simple as that. So, but you'll probably find it in cartoons. Someone will probably find it somewhere. But we see this is again the same cartoon ringtone available. We see the building. There's only half of it there. Again, you'll find it in cartoons. I mean, this cartoon's just stupid anyway. It's just dumb. It's a stupid cartoon to start with. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Right there. Again, because it was predicted in this movie. So, let's just see it. What's the stupid garbage movie called? So, We see this movie is just retarded to start with, and it's a garbage movie. It's not. It's honestly not even funny. It's just stupid. But what is this cartoon? So, oh, and look at that. Oh, look, the building's on fire. What a shock. And it gets me with these people. How did he not wake up to reality? I mean, honestly, people, it just shows how dumbed down people really are today in society. That it was predicted in movies, predicted in cartoons, and yet now you still say it wasn't. That's just a prediction. Yeah. So the way it burned down was supposed to burn down in movies happens in reality. Yeah. That's really a prediction, isn't it? No, that's called predictive programming. So, I don't know what this is. Well, we see the building. Look at the building. The building's on fire. Oh, but this isn't predictive programming. The building's on fire. Right there. The building is on fire. There's like lava fire coming out of it. Oh, but this is not predictive programming. Sure, it isn't. That again. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. I don't know whether this is legit, but oh, look at this Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed Unity. Oh, look, the building of the same Nostradamus or whatever it's called on Notre Dame. Oh, look, the building's on fire. The same exact one that got burned down a few days ago. Oh, but this is not predictive programming. Sure, sure. So we'll look this one up as well because I said that it was done. It's just obvious. So we'll see. We'll see if it's legit. I don't know whether it is, but even the building is in this video game. And let me guess, it probably got burned down. Wouldn't surprise me if it did. It wouldn't shock me one single bit, to be honest. It really wouldn't. But again, that I've actually played this garbage game and it absolutely sucks. Right there. Oh, look at this. There's like smoke going on inside the building. Oh, but this wasn't predictive programming. That you don't know what you're talking about. It was predictive programming. It was done deliberately the same as 9/11. That's just a reality. 9/11 was predictive programming. They burnt it down. Your own government burnt it down. And now your own government burn this building down. So it's laughable. It is laughable to laugh at people that troll. Because no, what is it going to, honestly, what is it going to take for you to accept reality? What's it going to take? I mean, you can't deny reality forever. So so that probably, whether it was legit or not, I don't know. It really doesn't matter anyway, but I played the game only to a certain extent. I didn't play the game all the way through because the game's garbage. So as we see in the same movie, oh look, there's lava fire coming out the building. Oh, now the building's on fire. But this wasn't predictive programming. No, it wasn't. Sure. Right there is the image. It's right there. There's no denying it. So, Disney predicted that this building would be on fire and lava would be coming, like lava fire would be coming out of it. I guess that's just a coincidence. No, it's not. It's not a coincidence. So there you go. Two more cartoons. As I said, I will give the evidence because not many people out there will actually look into this further. I will. And I'll expose it. So there we go again. Two more cartoons that predicted that this would happen. There's no denying it. So no one out there can say, "Oh, this wasn't a planned event." It was. It was a planned event, and we just proven that with the movie right here. This is the movie called Hunchback of Notre Dame. So we see, and this is a movie created by Disney. So even they knew it was going to happen because it was planned. That's why it was planned. So, as I said, this is what they do in movies. They, I guarantee years ago, nobody would have thought anything about this. They would have went, wait a minute. They would have went, nothing, this means nothing. But when the event actually happens, then you'll realize same thing I've been saying with the last video that I made. Predictive programming of New York being blown up. People won't take that serious. They won't listen. But when the event actually does happen, you will know then that it was predictive programming. But it'll be too late. So in this movie, the building is on fire and there's lava. It looks like lava coming out of it. And the building's being destroyed. So I guess that was just a coincidence, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. So once again, it's been proven again that this was a planned event. It was a planned event. So I gave the evidence. And I was probably the first one now to expose this. The first one to find this evidence. So I was probably the first one to find this evidence. So nobody else can claim they found it first. And either way, it doesn't matter who found it anyway, but it's been exposed now. It's been completely exposed. And I don't know why this person was spamming emotions, but whatever. Really cares. But there you go. It's been exposed again as predictive programming. This was predictive programming. So I'd love for a troll to answer me this question. If this wasn't predictive programming and was just a prediction, like most people want to claim, then why did it burn down the exact same way that we just gave the evidence? Oh, that's just a coincidence. That's just a coincidence. That's not debunking what I'm saying. Just saying it's a coincidence doesn't debunk evidence. So as we see, we showed this one. So we have this in The Simpsons, and then we have this in the Hunchback movie. There you go. That is predictive programming. So we had it originally in the iPet Go. We had it originally in that iPet Go. Now we've got it in this, and then we had it in The Simpsons. That's not a coincidence. That's called predictive programming. Once, if it was just if it was just in one cartoon out of billions, then maybe yeah, you could say it was a coincidence. But no, it's in almost four, probably more movies out there. So that's not a coincidence. That's called predictive programming. A coincidence is just it happening once. That's what a coincidence is. So it's in a lot of movies. So no, it wasn't a coincidence. It was predictive programming, same as 9/11. 9/11 was in thousands of movies before the event even happened. So this movie was created in 1996. We're now in 2019. Explain that one. Explain that one. So 1996, that's a lot of years. We're in 2019. Explain that one. Oh, that's right. You can't explain it. That's right, isn't it? Because you know it. You know, that's the truth. Reality is now broken, and if you're not gonna wake up now, you're never gonna wake up. You'll be asleep for the rest of your life. You'll be a zombie to the system. I mean, if people don't wake up from this evidence, that they'll never wake up. They never will. I mean, there's fire coming right outside, right out of the building, and there's fire lava at the bottom of the building, and there's smoke all over the place, which signifies the building is burning down. So that's not a coincidence. That's called evidence. It's called evidence. It's what it's called. And evidence that no one can argue with and no one can deny. So, as I said, I'm probably the first one that exposed this. So, anyone else that wants to take credit and say, oh, I found this video first. Now they'll probably steal it from me because that's what most people do out there. Most fake truthers out there steal my content. That's what they do. A lot of them do it. And as I said, that's why I gave that person credit because it's not my video. They found it first, so I give them credit. So there you go. There's the evidence. I just wanted to make this short video because I wasn't planning on making another video, but I just looked it up to see if there was any more prediction, basically evidence, and I came across this and thought, wow, this is undeniable evidence. This is undeniable. So, the Hunchback movie and the so-called prophet or whatever, Nostradamus, predicted this. Simpsons predicted this. The I Pet Go movie predicted this. And then the event happens. I Pet Go was created in 2012. The Hunchback movie was created in 1996. Simpsons episode was probably created in somewhere near 2000 something. We're in 2019. So there you go. They didn't predict it after the event happened. They predicted it before. So there you go. That's called predictive programming. That's what predictive programming is. We'll even look up the damn word of it if anyone wants to deny it. So no, I'm just gonna have to edit the title and copy it. So we'll look up what predictive programming is. I already know what it is anyway. I'm just proving a point. So predictive programming. What does it mean? Predictive programming is basically predicting a event before it's even happened. So what predictive programming is a recurring event across many conspiracies. Well, it's not a conspiracy. The claim is that when plan a certain event, so it was planned. That's what it was. It was planned. So nobody can deny it. It was planned. That's what it means. Predictive programming. This predictive programming arrives in the forms cartoon, TV shows, popular films, music, comic books, and advertisement. So they put it in advertisement, movies, and all that before it even happens. That's what predictive programming is. That's why it's in movies. That's why it's in cartoons, because it was predicted. It was a predicted event, meaning they planned it. They planned it. Same as 9/11, they planned it. Same as the New World Order, they're planning it. Same as the mark of the beast to enslave all humanity, it's planned. That's why they show it in movies, cartoons, the market, people taking the mark of the beast, because it's a planned event to enforce all humanity to take a mark of the beast. So that's what predictive programming means. That's what it means. So it's not a prediction, it's predictive programming of a planned event. That's what it is. And as I said, this man wanted to rebuild it anyway. So there you go. Same with 9/11. You notice it's the same with 9/11. The person that was the with 9/11, they wanted to rebuild it or something. Or I think he wanted to take it down. Same thing with this. Oh, the guy just suddenly wants to rebuild certain areas that set on fire. Yeah. He just suddenly wanted to rebuild certain areas that caught on fire. Nah, it's called predictive programming. It was all planned. That's what it was. It was planned. It was a planned event, and no one can deny it now. No one can. If you want to sit there, troll and scoff and say, "Oh, it wasn't planned," that you're just a conspiracy theorist, well, keep believing that. Be a sheep. Be a sheep to the government. Be a sheep that never, ever, ever accepts reality. Be one of those people that doesn't actually think for themselves. Be one of those. Let's see if we can find my meme that I had. See if we can find it, because that's a good one for the masses. So let's see if we can find it. Give me a second, because I know I had a meme somewhere of this event. No, it's probably in this one. So where is it? Well, no, it isn't. Whatever. Nope, not in. Oh, I don't even think it saved it. To be honest, whatever. If it didn't, whatever. I don't really care. No, I didn't save it. Whatever. Sucks. I'll just have to look it up now. I know there was a meme out there somewhere. Um, there it is. There it is. I found it. Yes. Now I can use this because it's laughable. There it is. I found it now. This is one message for all you trolls and all you scoffers out there that want to deny reality. This is exactly your mentality of thinking every single day this is what you get up and do. This is what you do because you ain't got a brain. You don't think for yourself. You just believe whatever you're told. This is exactly a meme for you. I choose to believe what I was programmed to believe. That's exactly you. That's exactly you. This robot is you. You believe what you were programmed to believe. What is programming? Since high school and since school, you were programmed to believe there was no God and that evolution's the truth. So this is a meme for you. I choose to believe what I was programmed to believe. That's exactly, this robot is you. That's you. That is you. With all your modern science, that's exactly you. That is exactly you. As we see. And this is your angry face. This is exactly your angry face because you get mad at the truth. I choose to believe what I was programmed to believe. So you were programmed to believe that there was no God and that there is bunnies and rainbows in this world, and that this world is all love and all love and that, and the government doesn't hate you and the government isn't against you. I believe what I was programmed to believe. I was programmed through school, and I was programmed since I was a child to believe that there's no such thing as God, and that science is the truth. Science is the truth, because I choose to believe what I was programmed to believe. That's exactly you. And this is why I'm keeping these memes now, because this is what as you reap what you sow. If you're going to troll, I'm going to counter react to it and laugh at you. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to give you any attention. I'm just going to counter react to it and laugh at you and say, this is who you are. Because this is who you are. As I said, I'm not here to convince you to believe in the truth or not. That's God. God is the one that wakes you up and opens your eyes. So if that has not happened, that's not my problem. So this is you. All the people that call everything a conspiracy theorist and say, oh, you're just a conspiracy theorist. This is you. I choose to believe what I was programmed to believe. That's exactly you. And these memes, I'm going to continue to keep using them. And if it annoys you, God, because that's what you get for being a troll. This is what I mean. You trolls ain't very smart. I can counter react to all your nonsense and use it against you to make fun of you. You want to make fun of me and mock me. I'll use it the opposite way round. I'll make fun of you by through the truth. It goes both ways. So take a long look at that Mimi, because that's you. That is exactly you. I choose to believe what I was programmed to believe. That's exactly you. You believe whatever the government tells you. You never think for yourself. You're just a sheep to the government's agenda. You believe that the government cares about you and that cares about you and is in your good interest. You believe that, oh, this world is not full of Satanists and not full of satanic Zionist scumbags that control this world and censor the internet and censor you. That's exactly you. You don't want to think for yourself. You just want to believe whatever you're told. That's what you want to believe. You want to believe whatever you're told. And again, when I look up something on the internet, I don't just believe it straight away. I look at the research myself to see whether it's true or not. So I actually use my own brain. People that accept whatever the government tells them have no brain at all. You have no common sense, no logical thinking, because you just want to believe and suck up like a sponge whatever the government tells you is the truth. If the government said, "Oh, we love you," you believe it even after. If the government basically blew your house up and then after it said, "Oh, that wasn't us," you'd most likely believe it. You believe whatever the government tells you because you think the government cares about people. It doesn't. It doesn't give a damn about no one. And it's about time you wake up to reality and accept that. See, because not many people are going to say it how it is. I will. I'll say it how it is. If you can't accept reality and grow up and think for yourself, then you are a sheep. That's what you are, a sheep to the slaughter. You're just a zombie. You're a zombie. That's exactly what you are. See, because as I said, many won't tell you that. They won't say it because, again, it's too scared. Oh, I don't want to lose subscribers. I don't want to lose subscribers. I don't want to be hated on here. Me, I don't care. I'll say it how it is, whether I lose subs or not. I'll say it how it is. Truth is more important. Truth is, even if I had 0 subscribers, I'd still be doing this. I honestly would. So people just too scared to say the truth now. Oh, that's gonna offend a bunch of people. Oh, let's delete the video. Only reason I delete certain videos is because either one, it's not got the video has not got a purpose, or it's just random. If the video is random, there's no point of it being up because all my videos basically have a point. If I'm just talking about random garbage, then there's no point of it being up. So me, I'll never delete a video, even if it offends 1,000 people. I'll leave it up because this is what I said. Many so-called truthers out there, soon as a video offends a bunch of people, let's delete the video. So are you really doing it for? Are you doing the video for God, or are you doing it for people's opinion? If you care what man thinks when you're exposing artists, you're doing it for the wrong reason. You need to get your mind right and realize exactly who you're doing it for. If you're doing it for people to like you, you're doing it for the wrong reason. You're not going to be liked for exposing the Illuminati. You're going to be laughed at and mocked. But let them mock, because these people are just sheeps. So they are. So as I said, I gave the evidence again. As I said, anyone that wants to use my footage, feel free. You don't have to give me credit. The only thing I say is don't make money off it. If you make money off my content, then no, you're not using it. You put ads on it, you ain't using it. Because as it says in the scriptures, freely you have received, freely give. So if people are welcome to use my footage. You don't have to give me credit. Just don't put ads on it and make money off it. 'Cause otherwise, you're not using it. Is I am a channel that has never made money. And it'll stay that way until my channel ends. It'll stay that way. I'll never make money off here. Don't want to. Never have had the desire to. I'm not like most people out there selling T-shirts, saying, "Oh, buy this merchandise," and then claiming at the same time that they're doing it for God. No, you're not. Bible mentions this scripture for a reason, and they shall make merchandise of you. So anyone out there that claims to be Christian and claims to be a follower of God and is selling T-shirts, they're doing it for money. They're doing it for money. That's what they'll never give. That's why they're making these things in the first place, because as it says in the scriptures, they shall make merchandise of you. Merchandise of you, that means sell you merchandise. Basically make money off of you. This channel's never been about, never, ever had monetization, never will. Because I'm not fake. So as I said, if you want to use use my evidence or whatever, you are welcome to do so. Just don't put ads on it. It's the only thing that I don't allow. Don't put ads on it. You're welcome to mirror my videos and do whatever. Welcome to do it. So I just wanted to do this video because, as I said, I wasn't planning to do it. I just looked up after I ended the live stream and came across it and thought, might as well expose it. I've got a few minutes left. So God bless and take care.